Hello friends, welcome once again in our daily task that is video generation on given topic. So today's topic is very interesting as well previous yesterday's topic that is exception handling in Java. So let's talk about what is in by actual exception. Exception is nothing but um, unexpected, unwanted, and abnormal situation occurs during execution of program. This is nothing but actual exception. So, what do you mean by abnormal situation? Let's suppose take an example. So, in that, if suppose we write a particular code up to the end, then but at the end there is a unexpectedly or unfortunately there is a exception, that is a power get off. So in such a case, our return all complete return program get vanished. So in such type of exception, we have to handle such type of exception. Then we can give the power what we can say, power backup. So we can provide power backup, so we can handle such a situation, and we can store the um, our written program, save the program. So this is one of the way to handle such a situation of power getting off. So talking about next type, that is unexpected or unwanted situation. If suppose, for example, there are 3 to 4 friends are went for the long road travel for the 10 to 15 days. So in such a situation, unfortunately, there is or unexpectedly one friend get ill or get sick, and so in situation, such type of situation, um, this is very risky to go further for the next 15 days. So it is one of the way to come home back. So to avoid such type of situation, we can carry or we can carry the first aid box with during the our traveling or during the long journey. So this is one of the exception handling way. So what is by exception handling? So exception handling, it is nothing but the one of the way to handle the particular situation of error in our Java program. So the one of the best motto of the handling the exception is that uh, we have to execute the program or run the program up to the end of the program, end of the last line of program. So basically, talking about the exception handling, let's suppose take an example, that is we can simply write that system.out.println in system.out.println 10 divided by 0 in our main method. So the compilation there is no error, but during the execution there is a certainly error occur that, like arithmetic error, arithmetic exception. So there are this is one of the way, but there are many exceptions, like in that the exception are basically comes in java.lang package, and in that there is a one super class of exception, that is throwable class. And throwable class again subdivided in two types, in that first one is exception, and next one is error. And talking about the exception, exception class is again subdivided in two types, that is checked and non-checked by the compiler. So in that there are different types of exceptions, like IO exception, then SQL exception, then runtime exception. A runtime exception again subdivided into there is a arithmetic exception, then null pointer exception is there. Then again we can say there is a number format exception. Then again there is a index out of bound exception. Index out of bound again subdivided into two types, that is arrays, array index out of bound exception, then string index out of bound exception likewise. And talking about the next type, that is error. Error has basically two types. In that, first one is stack overflow error, and second one is out of memory error. So these are the particular main exceptions occur in our Java program. So to handle the such type of exception, there are mainly 5 ways or 5 blocks. So we can handle the particular situation or particular exception. So in that, first one is a try block, then second one is a catch block, then third one is a throw block, then fourth one is a throws block, and fifth one is finally block. These are the 5 blocks which by which we can handle the particular exception occurred. So talking about try block basically contain the code which has many probability inside that exception may be occurred. Means the risky code is basically included inside the try block. And talking about the catch block is basically the block which the catch block which is basically used when the exception occurred can be handled in catch block. Means what we can say, any type of exception occurred can be minimum or confusion gets solved, and error gets solved, and further remaining program can be executed. So actual step by step process in finally catch block, then try block is like if there is startup program, then the try block is there. Inside try block there is a, if there is a exception is there, then the remaining code get skipped, and the actual pointer is come inside the catch block, and inside catch block there is a exception handling occurs, and after that finally block get executed. So if suppose there is no error inside the try block, then he skip the catch block and directly come inside the finally block and execute the program up to the end of program. This is one of the way to handle the particular occurred exception in our Java program. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for so much.